Hello, welcome to this video. This video is on sword, and this is our first lesson on sword. Now, what is sword? Swords are irrational numbers which are roots of rational numbers. Example of sword are root 2, root 3, root 9 over 4, and the root and 5 root 13. These are all examples of sword. Now, there is difference between sword and for example, if you have sword of 16, sword of 16 is giving us 4. That is why this number is not a sword, because it results to a rational number of 4. But this number does not have it's not a perfect square. 2 is not a perfect square, so they cannot give you a rational answer. So that is why these are examples of sword. But numbers, when you are dealing with perfect square, like the root of 9, the root of 16, the root of 25, root of 36, 49, root of 64, root of 81, root of 100, they are not sword, because they are perfect squares, and they have the answer as rational numbers. Now we're going to look at some basic rules of sword. In this video, we're going to talk about two basic rules of sword, and the first rule is when you have the product of two numbers. When you have sword or the root of two numbers that are product, as you can see here, it's going to result to something like sword 3 times sword 3 times sword b. It can be separated like this, or they can be multiplied together, which is going to give us sword ab. That means that these two numbers can actually multiply, or they can be written separately like this, or they can be multiplied to form a single digit. So sword can easily be separated. So when you have this, now we can also express this in two forms. It can be written as the sword of the different number, that is 6, sword 6 times sword 5, and also can be written as 30, because 6 times 5 is also 30. Also, that means that this one is going to give us something like sword 3 times sword 4, or it can be written as sword 12. That is when you multiply the two sword. This can also give us sword 11 times sword 3, or we also have it as 3 times 11 as sword 33. This can also be written as sword 10 times sword 6, or we simply write it as a single sword of the sword of 66, because 6 times 10 is actually 66. Further rule, the second rule of sword here is when you are finding the sword of a fractional number. So when you have sword of A over B, it's the same as the sword of A over the sword of B. So we can write this here. Now we have a single sword over a fractional number, but that can be separated into separate sword, as you can see here. So this is one of the rules of sword, and that, if we apply that to this example, we are going to have something like, so we have the root of 4 over 5, or sword 4 over 5 is going to give us something like sword 4 over sword 5. And here we can also have a sword sword 9 over sword 11. So these are basically the rules of sword that we are dealing with. So thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe to this channel for further video on sword.